Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy new week. It's a brand new week. We are entering the last full week of May. It's kind of hard to believe. I don't know about you, how fast the first part of this year is going. The first half, like it's like whew, flying by. Hello, my name is Leslie, and most of you know me as the mindset and emotional awareness coach for mission driven women who want to make a bigger impact in the world by either pursuing their passion project or exploring entrepreneurship. And I show them that they don't have to choose, that they can actually have both and enjoy both, especially if that's what you love to do. And that by developing an unstoppable mindset and learning how to manage their emotions, that they can actually get more done efficiently, keep doing what they love and have that quality time with their loved ones. And so today I wanted to talk to you about the power of going first, and I'll explain that, what I mean. So earlier this morning, I posted on Facebook a post about my my love of meeting new people. Like when I meet someone new and I feel like I've known them my entire life. I'm sure you've had those moments in your life where you're like, oh my gosh, we could talk forever. It's like you start talking and you realize that time has flown by so quickly and you don't even know where the time went, but you've been sharing your life stories with each other. And it's almost like time flew so quickly, and yet at the same time, it felt like time stood still. And I love those moments. I've made some really great connections with some really amazing people in this world based on those experiences of feeling like I showed up to an event or I showed up somewhere, I was introduced to someone new, and we hit it off and started sharing our life story. And in the process of that, it felt like we knew each other like our whole lives, like we'd grown up together and we'd gone through life together, and we just found ourselves in this place together where we were, just sharing some more details about our life. But isn't that amazing how that can happen? And I don't even really know what that is or why that happens, but it's, I think, really super cool. And I think the reason why I started thinking about this more today, especially, is I've come to realize it's because when you're true to who you are, you're being truly authentic. You've probably heard this saying, oh, be your authentic self. But and you're probably saying like blah blah blah, what does that even mean? Well, I truly believe when you are authentically you, meaning you are sharing exactly who you are, there's no limits. Like you took down the walls and you just started talking, you shared with this person your, maybe even some of your deepest darkest secrets that you haven't even told other people, but you felt so confident and calm and relaxed and safe in an environment with someone brand new to your world, and you started sharing. And I began to realize, as I said, that when I feel that way, where I felt comfortable just letting down those walls, especially the ones I have around my heart, and I let that person into my inner circle, revealing the real me and sharing from my heart, it's been so amazing, letting down my guard, allowing someone new into my personal space and sharing the deepest part of me. And the amazing thing about those experiences is it doesn't seem like work at all, right? It doesn't feel like work. You feel comfortable doing it. Now, for me, I know it's happened on more than one occasion where I've met someone new. We've started talking, sharing our life stories. And before you know it, as I said, hours have passed us by. In fact, this happened to me. I have a friend from when I was 20 years old. We're still friends. And even as time has gone by, all these years later, we can still connect, even if we haven't, just like that, right? We can reconnect. It's almost like we just left off. We started the conversation where we left off last time. But I felt so deeply connected to her at the very beginning when I first met her. And we just talked for hours. And it was like we knew each other. We started sharing about ourselves, about our experiences, letting the walls down, showing our imperfections, wearing our heart on our sleeve. And when I've been willing to do that, as I said, I've had this relationship with this person She's amazing. She's the best. She was my maid of honor at my wedding. When I've had those experiences, and especially that one with her, bringing that relationship with me all these years later, still being able to connect on that deeper level every time we talk, even if it's been months, weeks, even sometimes it has been a couple of years since we actually spoke, we can still, it feels like that connection never has broken. We've just been that connected to each other. And so it's really, to me, fascinating how these relationships, these types of relationships, have been so cool. But the reason why I started sharing that this morning was it's not just about creating those deeper level relationships only. It's about being who you are always, coming from that place, knowing that when you do that, you're putting yourself out there, and sometimes people aren't going to always receive it well. I mean, I've had that happen, and I understand because we are opinionated as humans. We all have our own opinions. But I realize that someone else's opinion doesn't define who I am. They don't get that. They don't get that privilege to tell me who I am as a human being. Only I am privileged to do that. And the same for you. Same goes for you. Someone has an opinion about you or about something that you're doing. That's their opinion. It doesn't define who you are or what you're doing. That's up to you to decide. I believe it's okay to be open. It's okay to be vulnerable. And if someone judges you for this, then maybe they're not your people. And that's okay. Like, you don't have to deeply connect with everyone in the world. But I truly believe that we are better together when we have deeper level connections with other human beings in our world. It helps us to show up in the world, to feel not so alone, to feel like we have, someone in our world who actually gets us, right? And so the reason why I truly believe that it's important that we show our true, authentic selves, even on social media, and not hide behind this perfect persona, this perfect life that we're showing to the world. Being open to showing who we are, being open to showing our scars, right? Showing that we're not perfect, um, has, I know, helped other people. I've had random messages from people saying to me how my messaging, my live videos, or my written posts have really helped them to feel like they are less alone in this world, right? So when I say there's power in going first, when you go first, sometimes when you go first, or you find the courage within to do it, to go first and share who you are, be authentic, sharing your scars, sharing your, how you got through things, all of your triumphs, everything about you, being well-rounded as a human, you never know who may need to hear it, who needs to feel that much less alone in the world. And again, when you go first, you give someone else permission to go second. Okay, let me repeat that. When you go first and you present to the world something that you maybe have struggled with, but you found a way through, or something that you're struggling with and you're looking for, someone to hear you and to relate to you and to maybe even show you a tool to work through it. When you go first, you have the courage and you do it, you go first, you give someone else permission to go second. And for them, going second is the bravest thing they will ever do. So remember that when you are presenting on social media, yes, it's great to show your celebration moments, because I truly believe we can't just show all of the scars and then we don't show all of, our triumphs, how we've gotten through things. We want to be able to help someone move from A to B in a way that shows, hey, I was here and I found a way to go over this bridge to get to the other side, to really start feeling better about myself. But someone has to go first. And I've found that I've done that. When I was recently coached, I was in a coaching community, and I found such great connection and community in my coaching experience and felt so comfortable to go first, bearing some of my vulnerable moments. And that gave others within the group permission to go second. It gave them the courage to say, you know what? I feel the same way, or I'm going through this. And I've actually had people say, thank you, because you've allowed me to feel comfortable enough to speak up, to find my words to speak. So it's really important. Sometimes we feel like, oh, I don't think anyone's going to want to hear what I have to say, or they're not going to care what I have to say. Maybe it's not going to resonate, and maybe it won't resonate with everybody, and that's okay too. Maybe it won't resonate with or land with anyone today, this live video, but it could at some point, someone's going to come across this video and go, you know what? Yeah, that makes so much sense to me, because when I've found I've done that, or when I found other people have gone first, it's given me the courage to go second. And again, that could be the bravest thing for someone, to go second, because they saw someone else who was courageous enough to go first. And that gave them the incentive, inspiration, the courage to go second and ask for, guidance, assistance, mentorship, coaching, community connection from someone else, because you had the courage to go first. So I hope that you're having a fabulous day, a fabulous start to a brand new week. Like I said, we're like going through the first half of 2022 so fast. Like, I cannot believe that we're almost at the end of May. It's crazy to me. Anyhow, I hope you're having a great start to your day. Remember to navigate your days with an attitude of gratitude, because with the right attitude, it will give you the right mindset for when life throws her curveballs or puts up those roadblocks. You'll be in a better frame of mind to manage those emotional triggers. Remember, if you can at least give yourself permission to go first, imagine all of those other people you will inspire to go second right after you, giving them the courage to keep at it, and maybe they will in turn pay it forward to someone else and go first for them. All right, I'll talk to you again soon. Have a great day. Bye for now.